Rodin!
Hey, give me a minute. I'm playing this crazy game.
Yeah, I got questions, Rodin. Could you put the chicken down?
Alright. What can I do for you?
I just came to this shop specifically to buy one of your famed treasures, Rodin, and now I'm feeling a bit upset that the Umbran Elegance doesn't seem to be equipable at this point. Perfume made from unique fragrances will change you into a costume that is a perfect match for Chernobog. I don't know what that means, man. Let's try the menu one more time, and then we will... It's not going to be in options, but yeah, no, it's not that. Like, I found... Okay, I'm making extra sure it's set on the weapon set that has Chernobog in it, so if that's the problem, that shouldn't be the problem. Change character, cannot change character, also cannot change costume. Excuse me. Come on. And... yeah, I'm not messing with that. My little devils. Okay. Yeah, let's start the... Sure, let's start the... Sure. Let's see what happens.
What is this place?
We're in my time. But there's not a moment to explain. We need to get to the sacred mountain now.
What is upon the mountain?
I don't know. It's where the god who created the eyes
That's where the plot devices are. I'm not exactly sure how they all interact with each other.
Is after that power.
The eyes. How can we reach that place? We are in Vigrid.
Time to jump.
If we get on this dino bot...
Go!
Have you lost your sanity?
Sanity.
I've lost all my money trying to buy this costume and it didn't work out. Is it gonna be... Oh my god! Where did she get that from?
The kind of witches you don't fuck with. I have to admit, I like you much better this way, Balder. You actually shut up and follow directions.
That is nice, yeah.
I do what I choose. Tell me, how do you know my name?
It's a long story, and I'm not really sure
just the name I
how it all fits together.
The one you called Rosa call out to you. Anyway, this should get us to Fimbulventer at Mach speed.
I would not be so sure.
If we go into maximum overdrive.
My. Angels and demons working together.
Oh, that's interesting, actually.
We can as well.
Consider this a momentary truce. At least until the encroachers are punished.
Well, that's one way to put it. Here's mine.
Let's dance, boys. Okay, that's fine. Oh, jet fighter assault time. I'm assuming this is pretty much the same as most of the other vehicle sections, but we can do a missile punch if we hold, but then we just do blade slashes if not. Sure, let's just go into it. Ladies and gentlemen, it's what you've been waiting for. Angel attack! Hey! Oh, wait, no, it would be this menu, wouldn't it? Hey! You wouldn't happen to have any perfume for me, would ya? Okay. That was... I firmly established I didn't have a lot to spend money on, but that still was a blatant waste of money in hindsight. Maybe I have to beat the entire game first, but if that's the case, why even offer that in the shop, you know? Just have that not unlock until it's actually usable. Okay, so it looks like the Umbran Climax is just the rocket fists constantly, and otherwise I have to charge up for them, which doesn't seem entirely worth it. I love that Baldur is mostly useless in this fight, because he's clearly the one doing the Blade Slash, and we're almost never close enough for that to be useful. Oh, well, I guess I shouldn't speak too soon, huh? Literally right as I say that. Oh, that's cool. Terrifying, but cool. Let's circle back to well, it's not that important, but a slightly important question. Jeanne, who did you steal this from? And, well, it's a military-grade fighter jet. They probably did deserve it. I was about to ask if they deserved it, but we know the answer to that, really. Let's do this. Oh yeah, it's the surfer dude. I forget which one is the sword boy and shield boy. Nope, completely out of range. Not a time for Baldur, I see. That would have been a time for Baldur, but I mistimed it. Oh, the boomerang effect is something I should be worried about. I figured I wouldn't have to worry about that since it was coming from behind me, but I'm supposed to be aware of that, looks like. I feel like Jeanne is talking over the radio, but I cannot for the life of me tell what she's saying. A bronze? It wasn't that bad, although I guess there's not really any combos to be had, which certainly doesn't help my case. Oh, I see maybe what the thing is. Is Baldur attack going to be way more effective against the demons because they come up close, and then Bayo's way better against the angels because they're far away? That would be a cool way to kind of address that. That's actually pretty neat. And it does look like they're coming in closer a lot more. Oh, this is bad. This is going bad. What? Wait, where did the storm come from? When did that happen? You know, this thing would be a lot harder to fight if it didn't allow me to zoom directly up to its two massive weak points and try to attack me that way. I would be at a far greater disadvantage. Bye, I guess. Did I defeat its whole health bar? I thought it still had a little bit more to go. Oh. Fair enough. Cool. That I love that I directly asked for that and directly fell into the trap. That was well played. That was good. Dude, I really don't need you, man. That's definitely not what a piggyback ride... Okay, no, it is. It didn't look like it at first.
Well, at least your little good luck charm got me where I needed to go, right? We're here, kid. Right on the front door of that temple you were so damn determined to get to.
I guess I can leave you here to freeze now. So what's the deal with Baldur's, like, hologram buddy? Is that maybe going to be evil Loki from the future? Like this guy? Oh my god, I can't believe I called it right before it happens. Because it looks like that's literally exactly what this is. Oh no, Luca got hurt.
You should be looking for your better half.
You've got your memories back. Convenient. But you're certainly not looking like my better half. The only thing you have to offer me is your sovereign power. Then you will be truly worthless.
I'll take care of this. Hurry to the temple.
This is a weird scenario where I feel like the pilot of the fighter jet would actually be more useful in combat outside of the fighter jet right now, but we will let her have this. She deserves it. Let me just get a, well, perhaps I should look around to see if there's a... Oh! Look at that. Okay. I'll be right there, Boulder. What do we got today? Don't get hit. I'll try my best. Nice. Nice. If this is actually a chain of enemies like the level suggests and not just one enemy, this might take a while. We'll see how it goes. Off to a rollicking good start. Didn't even get the thing out of the gate like I did the first couple times. Chernobog is very good at this because it's very good at giving me a little bit of hit stun on the enemies. That being said, I'm not doing a great job, I will acknowledge that much. But let's see what we can do. Beep. Please stop using your shield, it's not fun for me. a lot of things. That's a lot of things that could hurt me. Okay. Alright. Got a little bit closer there. After it tore off its armor like a dark nut. Wait for it to... No, that didn't work either. Okay. Interesting. Expected to get witch time there. Did not get it. We're gonna kill this one enemy, and if that's not the end of the level, and I don't get it, then we will... Ah, but this is gonna be like the first Muspelheim level I give up on, wouldn't it? We've been really committed to them so far, especially in comparison to Bayo 1. Give it one or two more tries. We'll get there. Come at it from the side. Nope, that's still not good. Nope. Talked a lot of game about hit stun there, and then got none of it. How did I score those opening combos the first couple times? I've lost the groove. Okay, so once he loses his armor, he can hit right out of a combo pretty well, so I gotta keep that in mind. But we're getting there. We are getting there. And yeah, if I jump up to meet him before he can get his shield out, that's a pretty good way to do it, it looks like. Although, not perfect. Very generous there, thank you. Oh, I'm glad that Jaguar sound effect didn't get annoying at all for any of my viewers there. I definitely wasn't spamming the dodge button like absolute insanity there. Platinum medal. I really think if the game wanted to be a bit more harsh but fair, my ranking for these Muspelheim levels would be according to how many tries it took me and not just how perfect the final try was. Because, man, platinum after that? Oof. I appreciate it, but I don't really deserve it. Oh, hey, Baldur came back for me. I don't care. I'm still doing more exploring. Bye! God bless. I don't think I'm going to get enough to get one last boost, but it would be amazing if I did. Also, will my jump make it? Just barely. Oh, we got some last-minute lore from Luca's journal that he dropped outside. I should probably read these, huh? Good to know that was the only one. And yeah, I bet I did miss one in that level. Yeah. All right, what else we got? Oh, a bunch of the Bayo one. Oh, I think all of them. I haven't read them yet. Yeah, servants of lower heaven. They got the affinity and the religious articles they equip are all tools used to further their conviction and protect the righteous. While still a member of the third sphere, applauds are one step above. They got the eighth, and they're considered come into contact with humankind. Limited spiritual powers. These guys are dorks. They fire little arrows. Amongst the spiritually powerful, thought they had divine will, cardinal virtues occasionally become physical manifestations of the great intentions of Paradiso, are known as the Laguna, inspiring awe in the masses. Fearless and classified as dominions. Almost all the naturally occurring lightning in the world is a result of the actions of these angels. That's interesting. So the divine wrath against gluttons is released in lightning's flash, the thunder signals heaven's roar. Virtue charged with the administration of miracles, it's wrapped up in flames, and gets through, it burns away darkness from those who receive the graces of fairness, and delivers fire and brimstone and destruction. Grace draped in flame and glory controller of lightning are twin assholes that serve the creator. They share a wild disposition, are often depicted as gods of war, heroically leading soldiers of Paradise in a battle with giant claw-like weapons. It's very determined to get that whole sentence out before the sneeze, and I don't think anyone won in that scenario. Neither me nor the sneeze. Beloved is a member, still pretty low, but it's got higher than a human, strong, and is beloved, known for the brilliant exploits in demonic battles. Artists have often tried to depict this boat boy, but because of the sea is the source of all life, is a variable being of wisdom. The grand idea that the living seas could be nothing other than the divine will at work is actually evidence of Sapientia's narcissism, even among the other cardinal virtues. When a man born as a slave led his people to freedom from ruling oppression, it is said that it was only Sapientia's favor that parted the seas and allowed for their escape. Interesting. Yeah, it's really interesting that it's ascribing a lot of, like, things that in, like, the Christian faith are just God. A lot of them are being ascribed to these specific angels, which is interesting. Kinship is known with defeating evil beings with a magnificent flying appearance, analogous, that's the word, I think, to many as the arrival of true happiness. It is thought that is the angelic manifestation of the ark that saved a foolish human race from the devastating flood described in the book of creation within the scriptures of Ethabal. And there's these guys, they decimated the enemies. Past followers of Laguna believed to sacrifice their souls to become part of the ship was to receive the highest form of bliss. The divine hands of the sun itself, the ranked third in the hierarchy, their radiant form can overturn the laws of nature, turning night to day as it simply peers above the horizon. The pious weep and bow before it, while it sears the eyes of those who lack faith. There's also this weird worm guy. It's a large mask covered with numerous faces. Could easily pass for a demon. This is because those depicting the angel have been filled beyond comprehension. Justicia is the closest of the cardinal virtues to hell. Justice is said to be based on... Among Paradiso's divine will, there are those who believe that justice is the closest of the cardinal virtues to hell. That's an interesting take. That's interesting. Justice is said to be based upon rules established by man, to be followed by man, and changing one's viewpoint can lead to a change in what is evil. This uncertainty may be a manifestation of the existing folklore and depictions of justice. Temperance is depicted as rising like castles, has true tree-like arms. The true power of the virtue of temperance is laid upon the world, said to come as a tornado. Humans are helpless to guess at the impetus behind divine will, whether it be anger or happiness. Inspired of the angels of his class of existence, there's little chance of ever crossing paths with humans. It takes a painter with particularly strong spiritual abilities to be able to paint the inspired, long, curved, snake-like body. That's just a compliment to the animators, I guess. Though they appear to have high honor, they do little more than ravage the battlefield in a berserk state, swallowing up the enemies of Paradiso. Alright, and here we got this. Do we get more info now that we have the thing? Long ago, a tyrannical man was said to have led the Umbra witches and Lumen sages to their demise. Legends claim he killed his wife, sabotaged his daughter, and deceived the people. I think we read this before. And there's this guy. I guess we don't have more info yet, but... Loptr! Was it reality or all just a dream? Finding herself in the midst of the Great War 500 years ago, Bayonetta was suddenly attacked by a young boy with the exact appearance of Loki. After the symbol of their clan, the clock tower was destroyed, the Umbra began to scatter, routed by their enemy. Demons and angels filled the sky, warring with each other in a violent swirl of chaos. Bayonetta used these events to leave. She's now facing a momentous choice. Would she change the course of history? Over the possibility that it was all a trap and never far from her mind. She had traveled from the past to the future and then back again. The second time in her life, she had made the leap through the dimensions of time and space. The boy's mouth slowly contorted into a grin and a smile. How he stood there looking at made his intent clear. Just take back the power which belongs to me. And that's it for now. Our last guy we don't get to know yet. I feel like we got most of these guys already, though. Oh yeah, we didn't even get any new boys. Yeah, I should look through these. The witches are gone from this universe. They're said to die in the witch hunts, but the mass slaughter is a war of mythical proportions. The Angels' offensive is so overpowering that the Umbra were completely wiped out, and the aftermath has also met the Lumen Sages. Umber Witch who survived the witches of the past. What sort of monumental secrets are locked away in her destiny? They unfold even now. Crazy to think that something could decide the fate of the universe is taking place in Dota this very instant. I'll use this prized nose of mine to sniff out whatever is actually going on. Weird. Similar to the underground passageways you'd expect to find bookshelves, Vigrid is full of rooms with secret pathways and training rooms. I found that a while back. The old man stumbled upon the same thing. Anyways, they hated the sunlight, so they tried to stay away from public eye as much as possible. Time passed and the city developed. Most of the inhabitants probably never think there could be some secret path in the very house they live in. When you think about it, maybe they're happy not knowing. I would be jazzed if I found a secret tunnel in my apartment. As long as I knew it was abandoned. If it had seen recent use, then I'd be not happy to know that. But yeah, if there's a secret tunnel in my place and I was the only one who knew about it, that'd be rad. Oh yeah, the mechs! What about these? How many records of these secret weapons are known, but they are depictions of gigantic jet black warrior the witches could call forth. I guess it's what you would call a robot? Still, it's not like the robots you see nowadays. It's not really a robot, they're still being piloted. Umber and Armor would be a good name for it. Any witch that hopped in that iron suit could take down entire armies of angels in the blink of an eye. Sadly, that wasn't enough to save their clan from elimination. And lastly, it is said that God waits at the top of Fimbulventer. Those living below the top of the mountain looks to be always be facing the most harsh frigid conditions, but the sovereign quarters somehow remain isolated from all this. Perhaps this was necessary to keep an accurate record of the stars' movement. I think it's probably because God imparts his wisdom onto them. What's piqued my interest is a rumor about the gates that lead to Inferno and Paradiso. The path of the mountain has crumbled away as time triumphed over it, leaving the other side blocked off forever to a field venture like myself. It sounds like just the challenge I've been waiting for. And I am dead. Oh, there is one more after that. Hey, any makeup in this menu at all? Anything like that? No? Got any makeup for me, crows? Anyways, I'm sure that was thrilling right before this final level. Oh, a green laurel. I actually was looking for that, hoping for it. Yeah, I'll get there when I'm ready. Just seeing if these windows seem like they're... I know you're there. Yeah, got him. It's alright, Balder, we got him. Yeah, that looks like final boss time, so why don't we also do... this. How do I go over to the other menu? Do I have to... Yeah. Can I... Oh, was that just... That's all I needed? Yeah, if we're going all in on this, why don't we go all in on it, and then I will actually make an executive decision. Can I equip the megas to the left? Sure would be nice if I could. Hell yeah. Okay. And just so I'm not, like, in the midst of battle, I actually am gonna then proceed to equip that on the right side. So, even if I hit the wrong button, I'm getting a little bit of health back. Yeah, I'll get there. I see one last chance to go check out Rodin, but I really don't think there's anything I can buy. I'm so close to getting to 30,000, but even if I wanted to buy another costume, I guess I couldn't access it. So, yeah, I think we're just going to go with what we got. Kick it open. Yeah.